Hello, and welcome to me talking about week 1 of the Burn Tower Draft League Season 9 for extra low tier. My opponent for week 1 is GreatGrandpa, who is coaching a team called the Bards College, and he has a pretty scary team for me to face against. He has Sharpedo, Grafii, Knacklestack, Gurgeist, Ampharos, Cryogonal, Galarian Rapidash, Eldegoss, Simipour, Carkol, and Gabite. Galarian Rapidash is actually a Pokemon he sniped from me. I think a lot of people were looking for that Pokemon, so I wasn't the only person he screwed over with that. But yeah, no, he's got some... This is a pretty tough matchup for me, honestly. Funnily enough, I think his Gabite and Carkol are honestly two of the scarier Pokemon on this team, because with a Violite, those two are pretty bulky and they can actually threaten my team a lot, especially the Gabite, honestly. And then he has a bunch of other general strong threats. Sharpedo, Grafii, Galarian Rapidash, and Simipour are all scary. And actually, with the right moveset, Galarian Rapidash can just rip through my whole team. It's got with a Zen Headbutt, Play Rough, Low Kick, and something like Wild Charge. It literally hits my whole team for super effective, so that's a damn big threat. And his other defensive pieces are pretty good too. Gurgeist having Will-O-Wisp, and Knacklestack having Salt Cure. Ampharos being a good pivot, Cryogonal can spin and is a good specially defensive, and Eldegoss is also another good special tank. Generally all pretty tough Pokemon for me to deal with, but I believe I have cooked up something that should allow me to handle it all pretty well. So I'll get into it. The first Pokemon I put on the team, Sandslash. This was mainly here as a hazard setter, because hazards are really good into my opponent's team, and I kind of wanted to just get up as many as I possibly could. So I put spikes on it over Stealth Rock because I can get up more of those. He's physically defensive, so with that plus leftovers he can take on a lot of the physical threats a lot more easily, including stuff like Ampharos, said physical threats being like Grafii, or it can even tank a couple of hits from Sharpedo and hit back pretty hard with an Earthquake. I have Rapid Spin to remove hazards he tries to set up on me, and Stone Edge will be able to catch Cryogonal on switching. I almost had Knockoff on this, but I thought Stone Edge would be better because it still hits Pokemon that are weak to Knockoff pretty well, like Gurgeist. And I ended up putting Knockoff on a few of my other Pokemon as well, and I didn't want to have too many of the same move, because otherwise it wouldn't be as good. So I put Stone Edge on it instead. And I believe I can actually live a Freeze Dry from Cryogonal as well, provided it isn't fully offensive. So this should be fine. So that's the first Pokemon. A physically defensive spinner that can also still output some pretty decent damage. A little bit of attack investment, because why not? I'm joking, I forgot the reason why I have those 20 attack EVs, but they're there. So that's that. And then my next Pokemon I put on the team, a more offensive piece, Scyther. This thing with Choice Band just straight up rips through almost the entire team. Choice Band and U-turns really hurt. Close combat hits things like Carkol and Knacklestack if I need to hit those for big damage. Dual Wing Beat hits everything for neutral or super effective damage after I take down Knacklestack or Carkol. So once those threats are down, this thing can just come in and start taking so many names. And I have Quick Attack to chip off some weakened stuff that may have boosted themselves up with like Unburdened Grafii, or just Scarfed Pokemon, Scarf Rapidash or Simipour. It just helps to pick things off, and I didn't really see any other moves that were much better than that on it, so there we go. I'm just max speed and then max attack, because I didn't really need much bulk or anything like that, so there you go, just going all out. And then next piece, I wanted another offensive piece. So Scrafty was next put onto the team. This is also my my hard Knacklestack answer, because I have Covert Cloak, to block Salt Cure, because that was like, it's really easy for this thing to just click Salt Cure into my team, and I wanted something that could easily switch in on that and still be able to do good damage back, or just provide some good utility, because I have knockoff. So I can knock off items if something else tries to switch in. I have Ice Punch so that I can deal with Gabite far more easily, because otherwise that thing's a threat with like rough skin and stuff. And I have Bulk Up. This is kind of supposed to be like a wall breaker set, I suppose. Kind of bulking up, increasing my defense and attack, dealing a lot of damage with Drain Punch and healing it all back. Should be difficult for him to break through this. And initially I was Shed Skin, but I ended up putting Heal Bell on an upcoming Pokemon, because I preferred Intimidate, because my answers for the physical threats weren't amazing, and I wanted a way to like weaken them a little bit. It just makes it easier for Scrafty to switch into stuff, to do its job a bit better. Not much else about Scrafty, that's pretty much it. And then my next Pokemon I put on the team, another more defensive piece, this one, Mantine. With heavy duty boots, I don't take any damage from potential Stealth Rock set up. Even though I have Spin Sand Slash, I didn't really see an item that was much better on Mantine, so I decided to just go for boots because it's a safe option. I have Scald, Hurricane, Roost and Toxic. Scald and Hurricane actually go into the team pretty well offensively, which is why I have a bit of special attack investment, just to chip things down more easily. This is naturally really specially defensive, so I decided to put some into defense as well to make handling things like Grafai a little bit more easy. And I have Toxic to spread around on things that might be trying to switch into me, like Ampharos, or I don't know, Gabite, anything, just anything really. It's nice to get Toxic on anything, so, and there weren't really many other options anyway, so that's Mantine. Oh, and of course Roost helps keep me alive for longer, kind of an essential move. But yeah, that was that, and now I'll move on to the Heal Bell Pokemon I was talking about, Leafeon. This is kind of a more semi-passive, semi-offensive Pokemon. I've got good special bulk into it. That's another good like specially defensive Pokemon. It already has good physical bulk, so I figured I didn't really need to invest much into that. I have Rocky Helmet to help take on the physical threats more easily, just to punish anything trying to hit me with a physical move, like Power Whip. Gourgeist just helps me punish it a little bit more, because even though I've got some attack investment, he's not going to be putting insane amounts of damage. I figured it would be best to add another way of some more passive damage. Leaf Blade's a good stab option into the team. Knockoff helps utility wise. Synthesis keeps me healthy, and Heal Bell, like I said before, it helps Scrafty from being burned, and also things like Scyther. There's a lot of things on my opponent's team that like to spread burns. You have Simipour, you have Gourgeist, you have Carkol, you have Ampharos, which likes to paralyze people, so I figured it would be nice to have a way of just being able to remove all conditions like that from my team, because I can get crippled pretty easily. And I believe having this attack investment was for allowing me to 2-hit KO, fully physically defensive, via light knuckle stack, so I should always be able to handle that as well, if push comes to shove and Scrafty doesn't end up working out. So yeah, with that I decided I needed like a late game sweeper at this point, so I decided to take along with me Probopass with a Meteor Beam Power Herb set, and along with Rock Polish, I get off 1 Rock Polish, I can outspeed his entire team. And after a Meteor Beam, with +1 special attack, I should be able to 1-hit KO, or 2-hit KO, almost everything on the team, so as long as I can get everything chipped down via Scyther pivoting around, Scrafty breaking through stuff, Toxic from Mantine, knocking off items with Leafeon, and getting those hazard damage via spikes from Sand Slash, we should be in a pretty good shape to just start ripping through the team at the very end to clean up. Dazzling Gleam is here purely for Gabite, because I didn't want to end up that thing ending up being near the end of the game and me just getting taken out by Earthquake. I have Sturdy, of course, which helps with that. But you know, I didn't want to take any chances, so... And I didn't really need Power Gem or Flash Cannon or any other coverage move. I could have done with Power Gem as an alternate move, as an alternate rock move to Meteor Beam, because rock is really good offensively into the team. But I figured most things I'd want to click a rock move against, I could just Meteor Beam on them, like Eldegoss or Cryogonal or Gurgeist. I would just want to Meteor Beam them anyway, because they're not going to be doing much to me, and if I can get an extra special attack boost, then I'm just going to go for it. So there it is. This is my team for week 1 of the BTDL extra low tier. So that'll be it. I think we've crafted a pretty good team, just about as good as I can. I debated between like Sword Stance Scyther or like defensive Dragon Tail Scrafty or like Leech Seed substitute Leafeon, but in the end I think this is probably the best set I could have come up with. These are probably the best sets I could have come up with. I think we can handle everything pretty well. So that'll be that, and I will switch over to the battle now. Okay, here we are. I'm just gonna lead with Scyther as my plan initially was. I think everything here looks pretty good, so I'm just gonna go with it. There might be some background noise. You might hear some background noise because I'm in central Glasgow right now and it's very loud. But yeah, we'll just see what it's like. I'll fix any problems in post. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. So this is not a great start, unfortunately, because Scyther is... because we're probably going to be speed tying here, and if Rapidash has Wild Charge, I do believe it can probably just not one-shot me. If it's banded, it can one-shot me, and it's not really a risk I want to take. So I'm just going to go to Leafeon here. I think that's my easiest and safest switching. Let's see. We can maybe gauge if this is... okay, they also switched out, which is good for me, I believe. I think I'm just going to knock off. Get rid of this Singsley Violate, yeah. The Assault Cure, that's fine. I have Synthesis, so that's no problem at all. And I think I'll Leaf Blade here. Yeah, okay. Oh no, that crit mattered, I think. Yeah, that crit definitely mattered, I think. Ooh, that's rough. That's really rough. I feel so bad. I got 2 crits in a row. That's not Scyther. Let's see though. Okay, so I can't actually tell, because I would have thought that... oh wait, it didn't have a Violate when I clicked this, so... let's see. Yeah, crit mattered there. Oh well. I feel bad about that, but it's Pokemon at the end of the day, what can you do? I'll go to Sandslash here. Knock off, that's fine. It's not the worst thing that could have happened. This is probably Gurgeist. Parting Shot, okay. Yeah, switching in. It's Gurgeist Super, which is good to note. I spelled that wrong. Gurgeist Super. So yeah, this has higher attack and defense. Let's see. I think I want to go to Scrafty and just knock off. See what this thing's all about. I could also go to Mantine, but I don't want to end up taking too much. Because if this is like Poltergeist, let's say, or even Power Whip. Power Whip. Yeah, that's doing not a ton. But yeah, you can definitely hear that. Because this is... if this is like Choice Banded or something, it could be faster than me too. Scrafty is maybe the better switch in. After Intimidate, it's not doing a ton. We'll go to that first. Leech Seed, okay. And we'll just knock off. Okay. Rocky Helmet. Burned me, okay. Okay, we're losing health on this fast actually. I should probably switch out. We will go to Mantine now that we know that this is likely a bulk. Yeah, okay, the Synthesis. So we're already figuring out a lot about this thing's moveset. Let's check what this thing's EVs are. Scrafty knockoff did 60. Oh wait, it was probably holding. It was holding Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet. 100. No, that's the wrong thing. So this, it's probably specially defensive then, which is interesting. How much, if this is Spidef then, how much does Hurricane do? A good chunk, over 50. Oh, Jazz noticed the nicknames. I wasn't expecting anyone to get that, so that's cool. Ah, we miss. Okay, well. It's Hurricane, you can expect it to happen. Maybe I should have just Toxic. I didn't want, like, Rapidash or something coming in on it, though. We'll just go for it, though. It's probably better to get Toxic on this, actually. But then again, there's no good Hurricane switching, so... And I don't want them to end up... They're probably not going to switch into either of these two, though. Maybe her Toxic's better. No, we'll go with Hurricane. No, actually, no, yeah, I'll Toxic, because that'll mean I can... Okay, that's good, that's good. Happy to Toxic that. Okay. We're gonna go to Mantine here. I'll say probably Spin. Stun Spore, that's not gonna work. And we are going to heal Bell. Ding ding ding, and that'll heal Scrafty's burn, which is great. And I'll knock off here, I think. I could also Synthesis. How much would Simipour do to me with Ice Beam? Leafeon. Okay. So technically it's a roll to kill. I think I will Synthesis. Just switching right here. Yeah, okay. Cool. I could have knocked them off there, but it's fine. They're probably gonna Parting Shot here if I had to guess, but I don't want to lose Leafeon, so I will... If I go to Sand Slash and the Parting Shot, I'll happily take the defense drops. Not the defense drops, the... They might be scared of Scrafty switching in, but I also don't want... Okay, well, it's done now. The knockoff. That's fine. I think I'll probably just Spikes again. Not really a reason not to. Yes, there of course switches in. Okay, the problem here is that they can Ice Beam pretty easily, but Mantine's a good switch in for this. So we'll see what happens. They could predict me and go out to Grafaiai again or Rapidash, but I still have some good answers for both of those. Mantine comes in. Simipour uses Rock Slide. Oh my god. That's so cool. Wow. A great tech, honestly. This is probably Attack Invest then, yeah. That's great. Good on him for that. He's not even choice banded either, is the thing, which is annoying. We'll go to Leafeon then. Yeah, okay, good. Ice Beam doesn't kill us, which is good. I think I'll just Leaf Blade. Okay, that works, that's fine. Found my Rocky Helmet, but he already knows I have that. Interesting he went to this. I assume he can't Leech Seed me, is the thing. I've already knocked it off. There's not really much reason for me to stay in here, but there's not really any reason for me to not stay in either. I do need to heal with Mantine though. I would just go to it right now, but I don't want to risk this going for Power Whip or something and just killing it. I want to keep this alive. Although it is less valuable now that this thing has Rock Slide. It's still good for Eldegoss and Gourgeist though, and it can live a hit from... You can still live hits from these as well, so as long as I can get this like decently healthy, I can out-heal this thing's Rock Slide. So I think I'll keep it alive. I'll just knock off. Okay, I maybe should have expected that actually. But like I don't know what he wants to do with this, it's the thing. He's just gonna stay in. I'm gonna keep not getting him down low to get him, try to get him to Synthesis. I need to heal about here though. You can just Synthesis, yeah. Maybe I should have. Him being able to burn me is annoying actually. No, I'll go this now then. Oh, no, Phantom Force? Okay. Does that kill me? Because I don't think so. No, it shouldn't. I'll roost. Okay, good. Doesn't do nearly enough to me. We'll roost again. Keep it healthy so it can continue to take on Simipour a bit better as they Leech Seed. And will I Toxic this time? I think so. Okay, I made a good switch. I forget this is Regenerator actually. Okay, I should have Hurricaned maybe. How much would this... I assume this is probably fully Spadef if he's switching in Eldegoss to take on Mantine. Oh, this thing is... Yeah, this thing has big Spadef actually. But we should still have a decent chance of two-shotting it each time. We'll Hurricane. Okay. Confused. Rapid Spins. So he's faster than me now actually. I think I will roost here. He goes for Protect, so okay. This is a good roost then. He's slowly losing HP. We'll Hurricane again. Confusion ended as he... Oh, I thought he switched out, honestly. Okay. Unlucky. Let's go for it again. Breakthrough. Hit. Please. Please. No. Okay. I'll roost then. Okay, good. Huh? Why is this back? Is it because I skipped the turn? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, for goodness sake. Not again. This is a fun game we're playing, isn't it? I'll go for it again. Like, can we break through one time, please? This is risky too, because if I get paralyzed on a turn where I roost, I have to switch. Although I could easily switch to Leafeon, and then I can heal Bell. Okay. Okay, as I found him for us, good play. I shouldn't skip the turn, it's... Okay. Come on. Okay. Oh, crit, unlucky. And we got paralyzed, okay, well. And we'll heal Bell. No heal Bell again. I'm gonna run out of... I'd heal Bell again, but I want to know if he's gonna... Because he might wisp again. I want to switch out predicting that he's gonna do something else, but at the same time, if he just wisps again on like Scyther switching in, although that's not terrible, I can always just U-turn back into, yeah, we'll go for that. We'll go for this. And if he burns, we can, okay, well, actually. This is a shame, actually, but I'll just... How much will I take from this? How much has this been doing to my lovely Leafeon? Gergeist. Super. Using Phantom Force. $27. So yeah, I don't think this is invested at all. Oh, it is a little bit actually. Okay, it's not fully invested, but it might have like a decent chunk into it. So how much would this do to Scyther? Because I'm trying to decide if it's worth it to... Oh, do I want to... I think I might want to save HP on this. This kind of sucks though. No, we'll go back to this. We will synthesis again. Oh, this is gameplay. As they try to wisp me. Now how does one make progress? I could go back out to Scyther, I could just heal Bell. I'll go back out to Scyther, I think. Okay. We're not faster than this though, so we need to switch out. Give that to Scrafty. Yep, that's not gonna work. Perfect. And I'll probably just Drain Punch here, I think. I might not do very much. Oh, I'd love to Drain Punch on like Rapidash. No, sorry, I'd love to knock off on like a Rapidash switching in here, but I want the healing though. How much would I heal though if like... I don't know. How much would I heal if, say, Eldegoss switched in? It's max HP. Not a ton, honestly. I'll knock off. Oh, but how much? Okay, but if he stays in and just goes for an attack, and we won't even heal with that much either. But unfortunately, I don't think this guy's going to be doing what I hoped it would do in this game anyway. So I will just knock off as he gunks, which is fine. We knock it off, we get it low, and then I guess I can hope that he misses. We knocked off his boots, which isn't that big of a deal. We'll Drain Punch. If he tries to attack again, yeah, he goes for low kick. So he does have low kick. That's good to know. Yeah, let's go to this. And how much do I do to... Is Eldegoss? No, Eldegoss isn't back. 252 scrap, because I'm wondering, can Sand Slash 2 at KO this? Yes, it can, but if it's not caught down, I know it's Regenerator, so I can actually go for Stone Edge on a potential Eldegoss switching in, and it's been Simipour though, switching in on it. I feel like Gurgeist is a better switch in though. I'd love to Stone Edge, like I said, because I can 2 at KO Eldegoss. Oh, but he might just... He's probably going to Parting Shot here, though. So, you know what, we'll just Spikes, yeah. Yeah, it's Eldegoss. Oh, I forget it's Regenerator, it heals anyway. This is not fun. But it's also an easy Scyther switching. I maybe should have made this switch a long time ago, though. And this is a very free dual wing beat, I do believe. Let's go for it. Oh, I thought it missed for a second, I got very scared. And I probably should have gone to this a lot sooner. Sand Slash. As he Parting Shots, good play. Do we go to Leafeon? No, he can get Ice Beam pretty easily. Part of me is saying I don't need Mantine anymore, I'll go to Mantine. I'm sorry, sweet child. I skipped his death animation too, that's disrespectful, I'm sorry bro. We could go Scyther here, I think we just kill Simipour with dual wing beat. We do just kill it, which is good. I think we'll do it. You might be able to hear some noises in the background, I apologise for that, but it's not a problem. I want a U-turn in case he switches out, but also I think I just want to kill... Who's this Scarf? No, I don't think it's Scarf if he's carrying Rock Slide. If he is Scarf, well played, but... Actually, if I missed dual wing beat here, I thought I missed again. There we go. Cool. Okay. Scyther's doing as I hoped it would. Just dealing absolutely tons of damage. And I'm debating if it's worth it just staying in if Grafia comes back in. And just taking damage with dual wing beat, because I don't think Gunk Shot will kill me. Okay, Grafia did switch back in, I can hear it, I can tell by its cry. So dual wing beat does kill. Gunk Shot does not, but if we get poisoned we'll be dead. If you Parting Shot, I don't even care if you Parting Shots, because like... I don't even mind if you Parting Shots, because that's a free, because it's just free damage on something. But at the same time, do I want to risk? I'm trying to decide, is dual wing beat a better move, or is it better to dual wing beat to get damage on this? Or is it better to go to Sand Slash to guarantee? Because if you Parting Shots on Sand Slash, you can go to Gurgeist, and then I think I just go to Leafeon, and then I can probably let him go down, and then get Scyther back in. Or I can just straight up go for damage here. Hope I don't get crit or poisoned, but then if I lose Scyther here, can I still win? I could also just miss dual wing beat. Damn, I want to go for the attack so badly right now though. I'm gonna go to Sand Slash, see what happens. Yeah, he gunked, okay. We got poisoned, which is annoying, but not game ending. Will I Spikes, just in case Rapidash is... Spikes could also put Grafaiai in quick attack range. Oh wait, no, this thing died to quick attack yonks ago. Never mind, actually. Does it help Scyther get, like, a confirmed... if I get up a Spike, will that help Scrafty get, like, a confirmed kill on something, though? With another move. Not very easily. Because Banded Dual Wing Beat is just so strong. I could just Stone Edge, honestly. Do I want to just Stone Edge? No, because he can just Parting Shot. No, we'll Spikes. Yeah, Parting Shots. Fair. That's the only move this guy's clicked all game, by the way. The Spikes haven't done as much as I would hope, but at the very least, I've used them enough times to force Eldegoss to switch in. So it hasn't been useless. He's definitely going to Gorgeist here, I think. If he goes to Rapidash, I don't really care. Do I have to care? I don't think so. I think I can just attack if Rapidash comes in. Yeah, it's Gorgeist. Okay. Poison is annoying, but you can't Rapid Spin me. Should I get up another Spike? Or get damage? Because at what point does Probopass... Is Probopass? No, Probopass probably isn't faster than this. No, it probably is actually. I have speed investment. How much damage do you do, sir? I don't think this is the right play though, because like Grafaiai still has low kick. I do still have Sturdy, but Grafaiai still has low kick, and this can just finish me off. Although it would mean I win. Yeah, this super dies. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's probably Spadef though. I think a little bit at least. Okay, Sand Slash, you are at -1. How much does Stone Edge do? Absolutely nothing. Let's just go for another Spike then, I think. Okay. We can get up a third Spike if we really want to, but I might just damage it. Third Spike, right, we'll get up a third Spike. Why not? We die here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're at 11, yeah, we die here. We die this turn, which is fine. If he Phantom Forces here, I will go to Probopass. I think. Maybe. Rapidash switching in, as it takes Spikes damage, which is good. This dies. Okay. Made a good play there, actually. Because again, we still don't know if this could be banded. If it has been banded, I would have expected it to switch in sooner, but it's probably best to just go to Leafeon even if we're burned and knock off whatever its item is holding. So we'll go to my guy. And... knock off, I think, is the right play. How much damage do you do? Rapidash. We're burned. Okay, knockoff does nothing. Leaf Blade does a lot more. Might be worth it to Leaf Blade to get it in U-turn range. But I'm gonna knock, I think. I don't... Okay, Mega Horn. Okay, I don't think that mattered too much then. It was Scarf. Okay, this is probably still max speed though. Okay. Healing with Fire, I assume, yeah. Okay. Does Gunk Shot kill? I assume it does. It does. I could go Probopass. No, I don't need to do that though. I think I found my win condition though. I missed. He kills. He kills. I think I can go Probopass now. We Rock Polish, and then we Meteor Beam. And then I think Scyther can clean up. Wait, what? Okay, cool. Got worried for a second there. Wait, hold on, do I even need to... No, I'll Earth Power here. As a parting shots, good play. Okay, this was maybe a misplay in hindsight, but no, I think we just win with Scyther now though. Okay, almost a kill. A shame that I can't just Meteor Beam again here actually. He can Wisp to kill me. I think I'll just go for Meteor Beam again. He might Phantom Force. No, but if he Phantom Forces, I just lose anyway. I didn't think about parting shot on this actually, this was not great. I don't think it matters what I do here really. I think now I just Dazzling Gleam, go to me. And now I think if we get lucky we can win here. Oh, hold up. Okay, fine, I missed for a second there. You turn exactly there. Let's see what happens. Come on, hit. Very beautiful. Oh, we won. Gorgeous. Wait, I outsped that. I didn't even outspeed. I outsped Grafia that whole time, damn. There we go. I won. I won my first week. Oh, good lord. Yeah, no, Scyther handled that. Yeah, I never realised Scyther outsped Grafia that whole time, which is really surprising to me actually. I'm surprised they weren't max speed on that thing. I could have been doing stuff a lot sooner. Oh, but that's it. That's week 1. We won not super cleanly, but well enough, I think. I probably could have played better in some parts, but I think generally I did pretty good. Really cool stuff from my opponent. Rock Slide on Simipour and Healing Wish on Rapidash caught me off guard. yeah, just cool stuff all around. I like the Grafia set as well. This is pretty much exactly what I was expecting, but like, it worked, it was scary, it was really effective. I didn't even think about how good Prankster Parting Shot would be into my team actually. But yeah, that's week 1. That's about all I have to say, I think. Thank you guys for tuning in for this pretty long battle. 67 turns is one of my usually a longer game, but yeah, pretty happy with how I did. Glad Scyther got to. He only clicked dual wing beat that whole game, but to be fair, I didn't really need to click anything else. I probably could have gone to it a lot sooner though, and started breaking things open a lot sooner. The game could have gone by a lot faster if I had just gone to reverse. But there we go. I wish Probopass could have done more, but at least I showed off the full set. I didn't think about Prankster Parting Shot when building this though, apparently. Yeah, Scrafty didn't get to do much either, but see, these are the two guys I was hoping would do the most, but they ended up not, but it's whatever. Actually no, I was hoping for, I had the biggest hopes on Scyther, but there we go. I'm quite happy with how that went. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking around, and I'll see you guys for week 2 next week. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.